What's up, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on Citadelle Des Morts. I decided to take a break from Shattered Veil. We're going to be showcasing the FFAR. We're going to be rocking the Rampage Inducer to round 41, or we'll finally exfil. I feel like that's a good place to kind of give us a rough idea of what this weapon is going to be like, or a pretty damn good idea of what this weapon is going to be like for the majority of players, right? I don't think a lot of people are going into the mid-40s, early 50s, and even beyond that with the regular weapon itself. So we're just going to be running only the weapon, no score streaks, none of the silly stuff. We're just going to be seeing what this weapon has to offer, and I'm going to be running it through here on Citadel. We're going to make sure we do the Rat King Easter egg. I need to make sure I go over here because I need to make sure to grab the cheese. The one thing I always forget is to melee that and grab the cheese, and then end up having to come all the way back to grab it. So I'm thinking we hang out in this first area, or within this first area for the most part here. I don't know, to maybe around 7 or 8, and then we can make our way all the way down to Pack-a-Punch, and then hopefully we have enough to kind of get everything opened up. See what we can get going with this double points off the rip. The thing about this map is with the Rat King Easter egg, you never know what reward you're going to get. So like rarity, for example, I don't want to waste any, salvage on that until after we do that, just in case we end up with a tool. We could have saved that to maybe even upgrade further or whatever other things we might want to use. Who knows? Maybe we end up wanting to get decoy grenades or other things after we maximize our upgrades. All right, let's go ahead and grab that. We're moving on through round 4. It's been a while since I've actually done a run on this map, so it's kind of a nice change of pace. I think the two maps I've played the least, honestly, are Terminus and this. Not to say I haven't played all the maps a decent amount, but definitely Terminus and this. So it is nice to kind of come back to it. Terminus, the main reason, honestly, is I feel like as far as viewers are concerned, that is definitely the map people are the least interested in. Normally when I post videos on that map, no matter what it is, it has a harder time getting, the same reach as any of the other maps. So kind of a lot of the reason I don't like dive into that map a little bit more often, I guess. All right, what are we on 5? Still got this insta-kill. We're just trying to make the best of everything we can. Rocking the CHF barrel. I don't have every attachment unlocked. I mean, it was a journey. If you guys watched my video yesterday, you know that I had to buy the regular version of the battle pass because of a situation I had with my card. So we actually had to grind out all of the tiers to get to this point. Now, if you are grinding your tiers, definitely recommend turning off that auto feature and doing them one by one yourself, because you will find that you can skip certain pages to get to the weapons a little bit faster. Like if you do all of page 1, then you can do page 3, and you don't have to do page 2, getting you to the weapon a little bit quicker. First one obviously is the LC-10. This one's on page 6. Same thing, you just have to get the bare minimum amount or whatever that it asks for. It'll say you need this many tiers or things claimed before you unlock the next page, or you have access to this page. But it definitely takes a long grind. I played the game like all day yesterday, just in order to make sure I could get these weapons unlocked, get them at least somewhat leveled up, and let people know what to expect when they get to their unlocks in the battle pass, or know how fast they really want to grind it out. Like if it's a really good gun, I think people are going to be more inclined to play more and try to get it quicker. If it's not that great, they're not going to be that worried about it, and probably right off the battle pass, right as soon as they get whatever weapon that they're after. Now, I still need to do my new player guide for this map and the tomb, and I will be doing those in like the next couple weeks for sure. Maybe even the next week. Maybe I'll do them both back to back. I haven't decided yet, but people do seem to really be enjoying the new player guides. If you are a new player watching this and you are struggling with something specific that you think would be nice to see someone cover for a video, let me know down in the comment section below. I will definitely consider that for an upcoming video for sure, because I want people, especially new players, to have the best experience possible. And when you haven't been a new player for a really long time, I feel like it's kind of hard sometimes to determine where that line might be, like what people need to know, what people are struggling with, all of those things. I sometimes have friends that are newer to the game, and I ask them for help, and they usually give me some pretty good stuff to work with, but it is nice to see what my viewers might be struggling with as well. Okay, let's get through this. Some people might not be struggling at all, and that's fine. Obviously, that doesn't really appeal to you all that much, but I want to be inclusive to all players of all skills, and I also want to try to get people improved at the game. I did not want to flip the round again. Is there another zombie? No, we're on round 9. Okay, here we go. Round 9! Double points. This is where things are going to get scary because we're really slow and our weapon's not that strong. Need to run for a minute here. I do want to use this double points a little bit, but I also don't want to die. Good lord, can they stop spawning? Alright, hopefully that'll help us Get us some points. I need to go this way. Running, running, running. I can grab it. I mean, we did waste some of the time to build them up, but I think it was definitely worth it. Oh, we nuked. Whatever. Could have been better. Could have been worse. We're going to be on round 10 here. This is not what I was trying to do. But I guess that's what we're doing. Yep, we need to save a zombie here. This is going to get out of hand very quickly. And I still need to open up Pack-a-Punch, and my weapon's getting dramatically less, I would say, more and more weak. Less and less powerful. All right, here we go. We got to stay away from these guys. The beginning of the round's the scariest when they're all spawning in, because I don't really have that much control. We should be able to eliminate some of these guys down. I do need to save a crawler, too, because even if I have enough points, I need to be able to hit up all my rat spots without too many issues. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We start opening up some doors. I'm going to hit up the rat locations. I'm going to get the castle opened, all of the good stuff. We should be able to get down to Pack-a-Punch and maybe even do all the rats before we flip this round. Okay, I made it down here. I got 2 zombies left, but I also got to release the hound here. Played up. Don't hit me with that. Why does it still hit me when I'm not in front of it? Try not to kill my zombie. I think I did. Oh, I still have one more. Hopefully it doesn't flip the round. That'd be the bad thing, because it's going to take me a second to kill this guy. He's a little bit angry. Yeah. We got to get past you. You're so fast, you're glued to me. There we go. Come on. Let's reload. We're going to have enough for pack. Get him. Get him. Dude, these parasites are just blasting me one after the other. There we go. Hey, can you not dodge? It's probably my least favorite thing about the parasites. They move when you shoot them. Okay, put that in. And there we go. W. Okay, we're going to get this guy out of here real quick. Now we can go ahead and Pack-a-Punch. Oh, I didn't turn off pack camos? I swear to God I did, but whatever. Fine, we'll just use these camos. All right, open up this door, and we can talk to... Craft. Open that up. That's going to open up our door we need for more of our rats. Give us this rat. Okay, all the rats are here. Let's see what they give us. Let's go. Hook us up with something good. Worst case scenario, I'll have some stuff to work with. What is this? Oh my God. That is insane. That is actually insane. Can you not? Why are you so fast? Okay, what's this? Cryo freeze. And then I want the... Can you not hit me like that? Bro, I'm trying to pick up the crown. Can you cut it out? There we go. Then we can leave the nail gun, epic nail gun on the ground. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the arsenal machine, I think. Make sure I got everything I want to get for now, and then maybe we'll get quick revive. I'm going to probably stay at the bottom until we get pack 2. Okay, this should help us out a little bit. I was able to get the quick revive and 2-plater. I had to go around the map because I didn't want to open up an extra door. I knew I was going to be kind of low on currency. But now I think we want to try to hang out here if we can. This area is very, very small, so it might not work out that way, but we're going to try to hang out here until we can get pack 2, and then we can make our way to the front or back toward the spawn, where we're probably going to train up the zombies for a majority of the run. I mean, it's a nice change of pace for sure outside of the Shattered Veil. The only thing that's kind of, you know, in my opinion, unfortunate, we don't get access to double tap till round 25. But honestly, if you got a good strat and you upgrade as you go, you should be able to get to 25 fairly quick. It's not like a long run to get to 25. I still think it would be nice to see the perks that aren't featured on the map show up a little bit earlier in the Wonder Fizz, and then have them only be the ones available through the Wonder Fizz. Like, if a machine is on the map, I'm totally okay with that perk not being in the Wonder Fizz on that map. But I'm sure programming the Wonder Fizz to function that way is probably not super easy. But that is definitely how I would like to see it. Let's see it at like around, 11 or 15, but only with the perks that aren't a machine on the map. That way you can buy whatever perks you want. If I wanted to, I could go in and get double tap first and only use double tap. If I wanted to, I could go in and, you know what I mean, grab PhD on this map. That'd be great. Obviously, there is a side quest that you can do. I just think requiring a side quest in order to get access to the perk before 25 is kind of an L. Free perk Easter eggs are cool because then you get a random perk, but blocking the perk behind the side quest, not my favorite. Okay, let's kind of take this doppel out. Okay, we got it. Plate. Do need to get speed cola somewhat soon, but that's more toward the front, so I'm trying to wait that out if we can. Armored dudes, I need you guys to slow down. Worst case, I do have shrouds, but I don't want to have to use them. Good lord. I swear these guys got faster, like after Season 3 or something. Like the Rampage Inducer, the zombies are just faster. Normally you can like at least keep your movement going and stay away, but sometimes I just don't feel like that's enough. Getting whacked the whole time. Alright, here we go. Feel like a crab on Crab Island. Just getting bopped on the head with a baseball bat. All right, we should be able to finish the rest of those guys off. Not too bad. What, do we have a nuke over here? I mean, we might use it just to flip the round, right? How we doing? We're doing pretty good on points. Go ahead and hit it. Doesn't give us a ton. I mean, it's more of a safety thing. I'm trying to get out of here, but I do want to get the 15K to get this first. That way we don't have to trek all the way back. And then the only other thing I'm really going to go after is Speed Cola, which is near spawn. Everything else I can probably grab as soon as we get access through Wonder Fizz. These guys, get them. Oh, don't want to hit that. I mean, I want it, but I don't want to hit that and die. Not worth the risk. Bonus points is cool, but it ain't worth going down for. Especially when the things you lose are going to cost more than the bonus points. All right, there we go. We got that beautiful cryo. We're doing really good on our salvage, too, because we saved so much. I mean, we did have to buy our rarity, but we saved so much so early that we got kind of everything all at once. Okay. Obviously, having the suppressor, having attachments unlocked definitely makes a huge difference. Oh, my God. It's getting chaotic in here. Okay, firing. What is that? Ugh. So easy to get stuck in here. Oh, hell yeah. Nope, don't stop me. I don't want you to stop me. All right, here we go. We should be good. Should finish the round. Let's go. Oh, no, there's one more. All right, W. We can definitely get pack 2. This guy's coming in. We're going to have enough time to try to kill him. I actually don't know if we're going to have enough time to kill him, but I'm going to try. Okay. Hurry, hurry, reload, reload. Reload. I'm actually going to just do this. Alright. He used one shroud. We have another. Dude's right there. Run. Staying down here for the amalgam round is crazy. Oh my god. Kind of nice though, because the round seems like it's going pretty fast. I can't hit the crit spots on this guy. Yo. Can we relax? I'm gonna throw this over here. I'm gonna get this up. Oh, we have a self-revive on the ground. Nice. Okay. Also have that. This guy should be gone. Nice. Hit that. Whoa. Wait, why did I pull my knife out? Don't do that. Gotta reload one more time. It's been insane. We already have a freaking chopper gunner on the ground. We're on round 16. All right, there we go. We're able to get through that. I wouldn't say it was easy, but we made it work. Yeah, we made it back to the training location. It's kind of interesting how every map's kind of different, right? Like, I don't use Liberty spawn for my spot. I don't use Terminus spawn for my spot, but I definitely use, you know, Shattered Veil for a good point. And then the front, I guess the front of the mansion's not really the spawn, but it's kind of similar to this in my opinion. They're like shaped similarly, which makes them easy locations. This has the best starting room. When that starting room LTM comes out, I'm excited to try the different offerings it has, but I'm also interested to see if there's any modifications to what already exists, or if it's just not going to allow people to open doors, because that would be kind of interesting, right? We're waiting for those double points. Tear them to pieces. Oh, I have enough for epic rarity already. I need to turn some of these stamps in so that I don't have to deal with those guys, but it's kind of annoying to have to trek back to that location 4 times to do it. So I don't know if we're gonna. I think we're probably gonna deal with it the old-fashioned way. Worst case scenario, they're just gonna be annoying. All right, get this guy out of here. Bugs out. Go, everybody out. And just like that, that round's down. I could sneak in here. I need to be fast with this rampage. Oh, we also got an amalgam already. Holy crap, he spawned right on top of me. Let's go ahead and just rip this guy apart. Yep, just keep on keeping on, man. Keep on keeping on. Get out of the way here. Beginning of the rounds are always scary with the Rampage Inducer because these guys are so damn fast, but otherwise it's fine. Oh, come on. No, no, no. I don't need a dead slide on that specific moment. Okay, stay away. Trying to cook this guy. That does not make sense, but we'll go with it. We'll allow you to have that cheesy maneuver one time. All right, get past. Yeah, I swear these guys are faster than they were before. They just move at the speed of light. Yep, need to go ahead and plate. Trying to get this dumb amalgam out of here. Come on, man. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about it as much. Trying to stay away from that thing so we don't get absolutely choke slammed. Okay, time to eliminate our last zombie. I went up with the 3... I had a stamp already and 3 armored or helmeted dudes already, so I basically just said, you know what? I'm going to go up there and bring them with me, and we're going to unlock all these spots so we don't have to deal with these helmeted guys anymore. I grabbed Deadshot while we were there. I also grabbed the 3-plater since we were close. Might as well, you know, make the best of the trip. But now we should be good. No more helmeted guys. Main reason I didn't want to deal with them is related to Deadshot, because when we're spamming heads or hitting heads and you're locking onto them and you can't do damage, it's kind of a bit unfortunate. It's not really great for the run. So just to make things smoother, I spent the extra little time real quick before I ended my 19th round dealing with that guy. I'm curious about how you guys are feeling about Season 4 so far. Are you looking forward to Season 5? Are you, as disappointed that there isn't a new map? I can say for certain I'm excited about the weak weapon buffs, and you guys will be seeing some content with that very soon. Might even do the 9mm PM against all bosses for an upcoming video, just because they, went out of their way to make it better. So sometimes it's fun. Sometimes they add some fun things and things to look forward to, even at the lullest of times, right? All right, let's run away. The beginning of the rounds are always the scariest. Okay, I should honestly be able to destroy this doppel. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to target it the whole time. I don't have my score feed on anymore. If you guys like my HUD setup now, let me know. I know some people were complaining they couldn't see my rarity or my other stuff in the corner, so I kind of brought that back to light. I'm going to grab this for our 41 exfoliator. And then I got rid of some of the non... I think it's the essentials, like, preset, and then I modified a few things, right? So, kind of nice. I like that there is no score thing on the screen. I honestly could play with no HUD outside of, like, my thing in the left and maybe the perks. Like, maybe there's the stuff on the bottom. Like, I wouldn't need a mini-map. I mean, I need my score and my health bar and stuff, but I wouldn't even need my own name. Like, they could have make it, super bare bones. I'm just going to hit this nuke. I'm kind of hyped they gave us PhD for free, because this would have been a much more annoying beginning experience. It's like, there's always, something with one of the maps, right? Like this one, you don't have PhD for so long, so that could be a disappointment. Some of the maps don't have as many side Easter eggs that can get you started as easily. I mean, there's positives and negatives to all of them. I think the easiest starting has got to be the tomb. The fact that you get a free pack 1 crystal, as long as you can shoot the rocks, and an ether tool that you can get at round 11 that takes you to epic is insane. Absolutely insane. Definitely one of the easiest maps to get set up on. But my favorite's still 100% Shattered Veil. I like the pace that I can go through that map as well. I think just because you have double tap early, it makes being a little bit more overpowered early possible. Another thing I feel like we have to talk about, right? 69 as of right now, probably. But 70 starting yesterday. Starting the season was 70 days, but 69 days left until Season 5 is insane. I'm probably like 90% certain that I feel like the Janus Towers map will come out at the beginning of Season 5. I think they're going to put a Super Egg in this game. I'd be amazed if they didn't, and I don't think they're going to drop the new map and the Super Egg all at once. So, I mean, maybe it'll happen Super Egg for Reloaded map for the beginning. Maybe it'll happen Season 5 Reloaded for the map and Season 6 for the Super Egg, but I kind of feel like they're going to do Season 5 and then Season 5 Reloaded, or Season 5 and Season 6. I think that's more realistic. Also, with it being 70 days, I think it ends up being like the end of the season on August 7th. So that is a long way away. Like, we're going to have... Yeah, that's just insane. Like, basically, by the time the next season starts, it'll have been 2 months away from when we launched the last game. Because you would have had, October, middle October or whatever. So maybe that's the plan. It doesn't seem... It makes a lot of sense, but maybe the new game's going to come out a little later than the last couple. Maybe it's a November release instead of October. Like it was for quite a while. Alright, we got to get these bugs out of here. My least favorite guys to deal with. I don't have dead wire on. I could probably swap if I really wanted. Won't be that big a deal, though. And that's the bug round. Straightforward. Easy to deal with. Yeah, I think with that much time left in the season, though, at some point during this season, I'm going to go and start doing some content on some older zombies. Good news, I never covered older zombies. I don't have any BO3 zombies videos, BO4 zombies videos, really, or anything like that. So I could go back and do a bunch of fun challenges. I can, do map Easter eggs, some of them for the first time ever. Some of them I haven't done in a really long time. I did all of the BO4, or not all of them, but about 4 of the BO4 Easter eggs, like in the last 6 months. with the squad. But outside of that, there's a lot of them that I have not done in older zombies games, or I haven't done in, like, you know, over a decade type thing, depending on what it is. So that could be a lot of fun, revisiting old content. I'm actually curious, if you're somebody who runs a Rampage Inducer pretty frequently, do you feel like the zombies are actually easier to train up and keep, you know, together with it on or with it off? Because I was discussing this with the homie, and we came to the conclusion that the Rampage Inducer actually makes keeping the zombies in a collective a lot easier, and having the zombies be slower, that's like actually one of the negative things to not running it, is that you have a lot harder time actually grouping them up. And that might be something that a lot of you struggle with if you're somebody that doesn't run it, because I definitely feel like that is the case. There's not a lot of times I run full matches without it, especially in the early rounds, but when I do, I'm quickly reminded that it is a bit of a struggle. Well, not only do we have enough for Legendary, we actually have the Wonder Fizz available to us already. So let's see if we can get rid of our guy here. He's going to make it a pain. Amalgam. Yeah, Amalgam. Need to hit his crit spots. See if I can lock onto a few this way. There we go. Yeah, he's not loving that. And he's gone. And he's gone. Okay, so now we have the Wonder Fizz available to us. Oh, you get those guys out. Maybe save one. There we go. And we can go up here and try to hit this real quickly, and then I can flip it around. Rampage Inducer, you got to follow rules, you know? Keep yourself alive. Okay, we're going to get that. We're going to get that, and double tap finally. Let's freaking go. Now we can save up for pack 3. And we already have the ability to get Legendary, so why not? Let's do that. Legendary, we are juiced up. Flipping the round, ready to rock and roll. Or hopefully we feel a little bit more powerful with Legendary. Not that I feel like this is a very weak weapon. I feel like we've been doing pretty good. Now that we have double tap, though, it's going to be kind of insane. Having to go that long without double tap, whereas on Shattered Veil you get it pretty much off the rip, it's kind of crazy. But this experience, you know, came out without it being available, so I think that also helps, right? If you play Shattered Veil from off the rip, no double tap, it probably feels kind of insane, especially if you're fighting against the Elder Disciples, because if you can't kill those guys fast, it's not the easiest map to deal with at all. It actually becomes one of the more difficult maps to deal with pretty quickly. The only saving grace, as like I said in previous videos, you can kill the Disciples very, very quick, and then nothing really transforms, and then if you focus on Parasites, you almost never get Doppelgas. And without specials or much of elite presence, I mean, it really does make it a lot more smooth sailing for the rest. Oh my god, we are going to crush with this because we have so much power right now. I'm killing all these guys. Trying to get as much out of this double points as possible. Holy crap. Okay, Doppel's gone. We can lock in. Let's go. I definitely want to do a Gobblegum run at some point. I'm just trying to kind of grind out a bunch of the more desirable ones so I can actually do it. But I've never really done a Gobblegum run for a video. I think this would be a fun one to do. Gobblegum first room, you know? Especially with double tap now. Getting double tap, if you could survive to 25, might really change the experience. All right, we got a nuke. We're going to hit it. Okay, I nuked the first half of the group. Oh, God. The Doppel's on the front of the pack. That's so rare. And then when I want to shoot it, it goes to the back. I hate these guys sometimes, I swear. They're just here to troll. They're here to troll. I kind of hope we see a new elite, or even an old returning elite that we haven't had in a long time. I don't even know what that would be. And a different special round for the Janus Towers map. That's my hope. And I think we'll get that too, to be fair. I think the last map, if it's the last map especially, they're going to go extra hard. All right, so let's see if we can finish these guys off. A little bit of bonus points there. I mean, we are cooking on our stuff. I'm pretty sure I could go get pack 3 right now and we'd be fine. But because we have double tap, honestly, I might just do it. Like, what do we do? Get powerful early? I mean, why not? I'll just run through, grab it, and then make my way back over here. We have 9,000 extra above that, so we have reached Hell on Earth status. We did get pack 3 for our weapon, but I got to show you guys a little bit of the beginning of this round here. I guess it's not as bad so far as some of the other ones, but it gets so crazy trying to fit through the tight spaces. That's why I do what I do. Because otherwise, I would get easily surrounded, and that wouldn't be good. So now we can actually just fire at these guys, kill a bunch of them. They're going to start spawning in again, and we're going to keep our distance just running in a circle. Keep maintaining the strat. You fail the strat, you fail the run. Simple as that. I feel like the ammo capacity on this weapon is fantastic. Not only do we have a solid 120 mag after pack, but We are not burning through ammo so quickly. I was just noticing that too. And we're picking some up off the ground kind of consistently. I mean, it is a much better area for it. The big issue I have with Vulture Aid is that the mags that you get from it disappear too fast. And a lot of the time you're not actually able to take advantage of picking them up. We got an amalgam already. We're not going to be able to attack it that quick though. Oh, there's no way. They extended your range for that. Let me pick up plate. What the hell? My guy would not plate right there. I was pressing the button 3 times. All right, now we can get out of here. Beginning is so chaotic. It's ridiculous. But once you have them kind of trained up, it reduces it a lot. Okay, let me just go ahead and slide by. Trying to get to our amalgam, but I can't actually hit it with all these guys in my way. Look how quickly we're destroying them, though, because we're kind of overpowered. Again, this map did not come out with double tap, so I feel like the fact that we have double tap is making this just crazy. All right, I need this amalgam. Did it die? I think it died. I was like, there's no way that thing's still alive in there, but maybe it is. All right, let's get over here. Be able to just fire at will. Yeah, Shatter Blast releasing with the Rivals event, whenever the heck that is going to be awesome. This is going to be such a game changer. Double tap, Shatter Blast. Like, we are blessed this year, if you ask me. We have been blessed. Does everybody love all the content? Absolutely not. Do I personally like all the maps? Yeah, kind of. Honestly, I think the least favorited map is Liberty Falls across, the zombies community, and I think that was a great experience. I still think it's cool. I like that there's a daytime or, early outbreak style map in the game. All right, might as well throw a decoy. We got plenty. They keep dropping now, too. They're going to keep dropping. All right, destroy all those guys pretty much instantly. Wow. Everything just died so fast because the double tap is cooking. I really like iron sights for zombies in a lot of cases, unless the iron sights are completely terrible. I don't know. These aren't terrible, but I really wish they'd have gave us the FFAR, iron sights from before. The Cold War ones. Give it a little bit more of the Cold War look. Otherwise, though, it's great. This is actually the better weapon between this and the LC-10. This feels like it's better damage-wise, but the LC-10 is a blast to use with such low recoil and just being a reliable SMG. You get great movement when you have SMGs, especially with, certain attachments, no stock, whatever the case might be. Oh, my God. This is getting a little bit out of control here. Well, we're going to run this way. As long as I build them up, we should be fine. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done a run on this map, especially for like a weapon testing purposes or trying out a weapon. But I can tell you right now, this is the most powerful I have felt on this map in a really long time. I have played this a few times since double tap was introduced, but I feel like I did it with a group. Maybe I did do it solo as well, but I wasn't really focused on going high rounds, right? I was doing the Easter egg or something, so it's not the same experience. Like, if you're doing the Easter egg, more than likely you're already in there by this point, or close to it, depending on your situation, right? This should be the last around 31. I thought I hit a nuke, but maybe the round flipped and we were on 30, and I just didn't notice. Our Doppel should die pretty much instantly. It does. That's actually insane. I'm still down, by the way. If you guys have bad loadouts, like if you can build the worst loadouts for zombies and then send them to me in the comments, I will consider them for upcoming videos. That is definitely a video type that I wanted to do more last year. I didn't really do many. I don't even know if I did any, but I did want to, and so it's something I want to kind of get people to recommend bad builds for this year and or during this game and even into the next game, and we'll make it, make it fun. Okay, we got an insta kill. We're gonna use it for this round here, not the one that we were just in. Should be able to grab it. Good lord. Oh my god, did you see how fast that dude died? I mean, obviously it's an insta kill, but come on now. Come on now. We're gonna throw another decoy. Why? Because we have them. Take advantage. Do what you can. We already have another. We might even be able to throw another with the way this is insta kill's going. This is actually insane. Throw it. I hate that they hit me for so long after the fact, though. I really wish they would get that figured out. Like, I get they wanted to make the decoys more balanced, and I think they did a pretty damn good job at it, but it's kind of unfortunate that they don't react faster. Because it makes you feel like you're losing out on time of the decoy that you should be able to take advantage of. And it's also kind of annoying to get hit when you're not expecting to be hit anymore. We're living in the infinite decoy world, basically. There we go. Throw a decoy. Where'd it go? Did I throw I threw a decoy, right? Where did it go? Did it go through the ground? It definitely didn't work. I don't know what the hell just happened right there. That's definitely one of the weirder things that I've experienced. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll throw one here. That one works. I'm confused. Is it like a gamble now whether your decoy chooses to work or not? because that wouldn't be good. Throwing a decoy again. I'm pretty sure there's another one on the ground right here. Yep. Actually kind of insane. And we can just focus on this guy. Look how fast he dies. Deleted. See you later, buddy. Yep, we're still on round 30. Oh, we're on 33. I thought we were on 32 still. So a round flipped and I didn't even notice. That's kind of funny. Might be the first time I'm buying ammo in quite a while for this weapon. So that tells you a lot about the experience. Either we're really getting a lot of ammo in return, or this thing is pretty well balanced as far as its ammo capacity and reserve, which is not often the case in this game. Even with double tap, I don't feel like we're just burning through ammo at an insane rate, which is awesome. All right, I'm throwing a decoy. I think I saw one on the ground. Yep, right here. Main reason, I want to get these guys out of here quickly, like, as fast as possible. Look at that, 2 down instantly. Get the parasite out so it doesn't hit me. Go this way, insta kill. Oh my God, we are cooking. Get them all to go for it. Get them all to go for it. This round's gonna go really fast. Oh, I can get this too. And we got our amalgam. Just run by. We're gonna delete this guy. Get him off of my map. Get him out. No. I'm telling you, every map in some area that you like to train in, there are really poorly placed, or maybe it's intentional, objects. Whether it's a flower pot or a planter or a box. It's like always where they know you're going to back up into. It's like they train zombies in that area prior to the game releasing in order to mitigate places, right? Just to try to make things more complicated. Okay. They were like, we want you to run into this box if you're not facing that direction. This amalgam's dead. He's gonna die. There it is, gone. See ya, buddy. Now it's time to finish off the rest, which really won't take that long now that we're not trying to avoid you. We are destroyers. I'm still confused how I thought I turned off pack camos and I have them on again, but whatever. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. We're making it work. Throw a decoy, let everybody get together. Look at that blob of parasites. Get all the vermin out all at once. Pretty sure. Yep, another one dropped. I don't know if they're guaranteed to drop one at this point, but you know, to be honest, I feel like they buffed the Vulture Raid thing at one point. I had this on before, and I feel like it didn't give me as many things in return, but lately, it feels like it has definitely been pretty consistent, giving me decoys. Like, I don't almost never need to buy them. All right, let's see what the beginning of this round looks like. Is it going to be crazy? Probably. Like, I'm guaranteed to get hit multiple times. If I start this with no plates, we are in the danger zone. To be fair, though, we haven't really used our Shroud much. I don't like to use my field upgrade unless I need to. I don't just use it. I know that sounds weird, but I don't know. It's just how I've always played the game. Because otherwise, I feel like I pop it, and then, like, you know, 10 seconds later, after you've used it for no reason, you actually have a reason to use it, and then you have a big sad face. Doppel Transformers. Oh, you're gonna die fast, buddy. You are. I'm gonna get you. Promise. You guys can blast me from dumb distances all you want. I hate that these guys do so much to try to dodge you, though, because, like, when I wasn't shooting them, you had no problem pretty much touching my back, but now that I'm actually trying to fight them, they are not interested. We'll throw a decoy. Let's see what happens. Get this guy out of here. Yep, it's the trio. We're cooking them all, and we got them. Goodbye. All right, throwing a decoy, building all the random zombies up, hoping for the best. I feel like we are definitely not struggling to eliminate zombies, which is huge. Like, normally, once the armored stuff starts kicking in, it's kind of hit or miss with weapons. I mean, maybe you guys don't feel that way, but I definitely feel that way. Like, some weapons feel great until armor actually becomes an issue, and then you can't break through the armor fast enough. Okay, a couple zombies left. I will say, though, at this point, it's nice to see both the seasonal weapons be at least viable. This one, I would say, is even slightly better than viable. Like, I really enjoy using the AMAX. I'm more than likely going to add this to that equation, you know, or that tier of weapons that I'd be focusing on when I want to do something specific and or try to find the most success, right? Obviously, the ASG falls into that category. I feel like the AMAX falls into that category. I'll probably use this and put that in that category. I mean, there's not a lot of weapons that it's like, I'm doing this, I need to know I'm having the best weapon experience possible, but when we do, I feel like this thing can make its way in there. I have not found any reason to dislike this so far, outside of, you know, maybe not having the iron sights that I wished. Why the hell did that guy grab me? I'm gonna get out of here for a second. Dude. We have 2 of them right now? Yeah, we do. And then this guy's transforming? What? Oh my god, stop doing that move! Like, look how quickly these guys catch up. It's so insane. There we go. Get those guys out of here. We hit a nuke. Oh, stay away. Where's the amalgams at? Nope. Trying to lock on the amalgam. Feel like I'm not doing that much damage to it for some reason. Okay. Trying to get these guys out of here. We don't have to focus on them first, but I would like to get them out before the round flips so we don't have just more of them building up. Okay, I just got rid of one doppelgas, so we still have like 3 more and 2 amalgams. This is actually kind of insane. I'm trying to hit this guy's crit spots as frequently as I can. Get out of the way. That car is such another bad spot. It's like I need to go all the way around that. Come on. All right, so be able to get this guy out of here. Another doppelgas down. I think they just keep transforming. What are we doing here? We still have 3 of them. Double amalgams. All right, that one's down. All right, both those guys should be out of my way. Okay, amalgam action again. Doing some significant damage. Almost gone. Another one down. I think the other one died. I can't tell. That's one thing about not having that part of my feed on for my HUD. Okay, another one. Nope, almost gone. That one's down. We're locking in. Second one down. We did it. We freaking did it. That round was kind of crazy. Double amalgam action. Starting the round out hot. We already got 2 doppelgas right off the rip. 2 of them. But as long as there's no amalgams, we should be fine. The tricky thing with the amalgams is you literally have to try your best to keep your distance, or they just rip you through the group. And there's a very good chance that if they do that, even if they don't kill you, they might put you in a position where you're absolutely trapped. And you don't want that. You got to avoid that at all costs. Okay, got another doppelgast out of here, I think. Good news is they're dropping chunks of ammo. So like I'm running through this, getting the ammo. Can throw this, get this. Other ammo should be over here. Like we're retrieving ammo pretty consistently, which is nice. Get the freaking parasites out since they're kind of obnoxious. Keep focusing on these guys. There's got to be more doppelgas to come. I mean, we're on 38, unless 37 was just going to be the wildest thing we experienced the entire run. Pretty sure there's got to be more for this. Okay, throwing a decoy over there again. Already got another one picked up. Honestly, just keep on keeping on here, right? Keep throwing another one. Pick up another. Keep on firing. We just want these guys out of here. Reload. Come on. Nice. Big damage. Obviously, with the freaking ice cloud, it's going nuts. Going absolutely nuts. Probably finishing off the round, right? Yep. Did anybody else notice how weird the round flip is now? It just stays in the top right-hand corner and just flips on its own. Like, it's kind of weird. That was not something it was doing prior to this update. It always went to the middle of the screen and flipped normally. Okay, doppel. Come on. As soon as we lock in on a crit spot, we're good, but sometimes hitting it is not the easiest thing to do. Okay. Nice. So far, so good. 39, 40, and we can get out of here at 41. I feel like we're almost at the end of this round multiple times, but then we're not. Oh, come on. I thought I picked up the ammo. No, the game trolled me. I hate that. I don't know why that happens anyway. It's like the game doesn't want you to pick up ammo. It's like, nope, denied. All right, we got to go over here because we want this before it disappears. Boom. Not going to be enough to flip the round probably, but if it is, W. Try to get some of these guys still. Maybe we'll get them to disappear a little quicker. We couldn't kill 4 more zombies, 5 more zombies, so we had to obviously wait for these guys to build up. That was it. After the nuke, we had like 5. Round 40, the final round for the video, for the run, for the weapon, for Citadelle Des Morts. Am I going to get stuck here? Yep. That one zombie, between the zombie and the one planter, could not move. Trapped. Absolutely trapped. We love that for us. That's always like the best thing ever. They're so fast, they can trap you in place. It'd be nice, though, if there were some armor plates. There we go. Okay, we're going to throw this. Man, no matter how fast I kill these parasites, they just multiply. Get these guys out of here. Group, 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 group. And run. Group, 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 group. Throwing another decoy over there just to keep them in that place. Double points. Grab my ammo. We were almost out of ammo completely. They're all locked in. They're all frozen. They're all frosty. They are definitely still spawning, though, so I don't think we're quite at the end of this. Throw a decoy, I guess, just to see. Run, everybody run. Just destroy as much as we can here. Which is almost all of it. Nope. How are you all getting behind me that quickly? Kind of insane. Okay, this should be what's left. We got a crawler. We got the rest of these guys. They're all on demon time. The dude standing in front of me, though, for some reason, is not dying. There we go. Got that guy out of here. Where do we pick up our thing? Come on. There it is. Should be able to do it. Let's get it. Exfil time. All right, we're going to go in here. We're going to go in here. We're going to grab this. Hurry up. Boom. Everybody's going to try to block me in. And there we go. Activation has been complete. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go up here. If we don't, I'd be amazed. But that's likely to be the case. Sooner we get up here, though, the better off we're going to be. Because, yeah, it gets hard to squeeze through some of these spaces on this map for the exfil. This is a pain in the butt exfil. It's a good thing. Good thing we have what we need. We have the mutant injection. So we'll be just fine. This is the one where I almost mutant injection every freaking time. Just build up as many as possible. Get everybody over here. We had 43 to start. Now we have 11. See how dumb that is? And 7. And 6. We like literally just finished the exfil instantly. Yep. You're dead. Where's our other guys? Come on. Yeah, you can't run away forever. Is that it? That was it. GG. Absolutely insane. Can I... There we go. Now we can get out of here. And we had the crown on. Mangler with the crown on. King of the rats, you know what I'm saying? FFAR, absolutely an incredible weapon. Feels on par with some of the more recent ones that we've gotten. And I honestly could see myself using this alongside something like the AMAX for a lot of runs as well. But that's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support. Today's video, all support in the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!